The world of coin collecting is full of hidden gems, and one of the most intriguing finds in the realm of U.S. currency is the 1978 1-cent coin. At first glance, this may seem like just another ordinary penny, but to serious collectors, it's much more than that. The 1978 penny is a perfect example of how a coin's rarity, condition, and unique characteristics can elevate its value far beyond its intended face value of 1 cent. In today's video, we're going to explore what makes the 1978 penny so special and why it could potentially be worth a lot more than you think. When you look at a 1978 penny, you'll see the classic image of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, a design that has become synonymous with American coinage. On the reverse, you'll find the familiar Lincoln Memorial, which graced the back of pennies for many years before being replaced by the Union Shield design in 2010. While these designs might seem commonplace, it's important to understand that the value of a coin goes far beyond just its design. The 1978 penny, like many other coins, is highly sought after by collectors, but what sets it apart from others? The key to understanding the 1978 penny's value lies in its rarity and condition. Like many other pennies, the majority of 1978 1-cent coins are common and have circulated widely, so they're not particularly valuable on their own. However, some of these pennies stand out due to their exceptional preservation or unique characteristics that make them a must-have for collectors. Coins that are well preserved and free from wear and tear can be worth significantly more than their face value. A 1978 penny that has been carefully preserved, showing little to no signs of use, is much rarer than the average circulated coin. And when it comes to coins, condition is everything. The higher the grade or condition of the coin, the more valuable it becomes. Pennies from 1978 that are graded in mint state, meaning they have no visible wear, scratches, or damage, are highly prized by collectors, but what truly elevates the value of the 1978 penny is the possibility of a minting error. Mint errors are a huge factor in the world of coin collecting, as they are both rare and incredibly intriguing. A penny from 1978 with a minting error, such as a double die, off-center strike, or other imperfections, can make it much more valuable than a typical penny from that year. Minting errors happen when there is a mistake during the coin's production, leading to a coin that deviates from the intended design. These errors are rare, and because of that, they are highly sought after by numismatists and collectors alike. One of the most famous types of minting errors involves the double die effect. This happens when a coin is struck twice, resulting in a doubled image. A 1978 penny with this type of error would be worth much more than a standard coin. The same is true for pennies that were struck off-center or those that have other unusual features. These errors are fascinating to collectors because they provide a glimpse into the coin's production process and are considered rare anomalies in the world of minting. But there's even more to the story of the 1978 penny's value. While most of these coins are worth only a few cents, certain well-preserved, error-free coins can bring in considerable sums at auctions or through private sales. A 1978 penny that has been carefully maintained in pristine condition, or one with a rare minting error, can be worth far more than you might think. And when it comes to the most valuable examples of the 1978 penny, the price tag can be absolutely staggering. In fact, one of the highest recorded sales of a 1978 penny was for a remarkable coin that brought in an eye-popping $19,000. That's right, a single penny from 1978 could be worth $19,000 if it's in excellent condition or features a rare and highly sought-after minting error. This incredible value is a testament to how the world of coin collecting can sometimes turn the most ordinary objects into extraordinary treasures. So, what does this mean for you? If you have a 1978 1-cent coin in your collection, it's worth taking a second look. While most of these pennies are not worth more than their face value, a pristine or error-struck 1978 penny could potentially be worth thousands of dollars. If you're lucky enough to own one of these rare specimens, you might just have a small fortune on your hands, waiting to be discovered. Whether it's a coin that's in perfect condition or one with a fascinating minting error, the 1978 penny is a prime example of how rare and valuable U.S. coins can be. Top 2 in the world of numismatics. many people overlook the humble 1-cent coin, but little do they know, even the most ordinary-seeming penny can turn out to be a valuable treasure. One coin that has gained a lot of attention from collectors in recent years is the 1984 1-cent piece. While most people are used to seeing pennies lying around with little thought given to their value, the 1984 penny can be worth much more than you might expect, depending on its condition and rarity. The 1984 penny might look similar to other pennies from the 1980s, featuring the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. This design has been a staple of American coinage for many years, making it instantly recognizable. However, despite its widespread circulation and seeming simplicity, the 1984 penny has a number of unique aspects that can make it highly sought after by collectors. So, let's dive into what makes the 1984 penny so intriguing and why it's worth keeping an eye out for those rare, valuable pieces. The first thing to understand about the 1984 penny is that, in general, most of these coins are not going to fetch a high price. The vast majority of 1984 pennies are common and are still circulating today, making them worth only 1 cent. But, like any coin, its value is determined by a number of factors beyond its face value, and that's where things get interesting. The condition of the coin plays a crucial role in determining how much it's worth. Most pennies from 1984 have been in circulation for decades and show significant signs of wear. When you look at a typical penny from this year, it's likely to have scratches, discoloration, and other marks from being passed through countless hands. However, among these well-worn coins, there are those that stand out. A 1984 penny in mint condition, with no visible signs of wear and a clean, sharp appearance, is incredibly rare and valuable. Coins that are in near-perfect condition can be graded higher by professional grading services, which adds to their overall value. If you happen to have a 1984 penny that has been carefully preserved, you could be holding on to a much more valuable piece of currency than you realize. But mint condition is just one part of the equation. Another key factor that can significantly increase the value of a 1984 penny is the possibility of a minting error. Minting errors are one of the most exciting aspects of coin collecting, as they represent unique, one-of-a-kind mistakes that can happen during the coin production process. These errors can include double strikes, off-center coins, or even misaligned dies. When these kinds of errors occur, they create coins that deviate from the intended design and make them incredibly rare and desirable to collectors. A 1984 penny that was struck off-center or features any sort of minting error can be worth much more than a regular coin. Such errors are very rare, and finding one is like stumbling upon a hidden treasure. Mint errors can make a coin much more valuable, and collectors will often pay top dollar for these rare finds. If you happen to have a 1984 penny with a striking error, you could be looking at a coin that could fetch thousands of dollars at an auction or through a private sale. But there's yet another layer to the mystery of the 1984 penny. Proof coins, which were specially minted for collectors, are also a big draw in the numismatic world. Proof coins are created using a different process than regular circulation coins, resulting in coins with a much higher level of detail and a mirror-like finish. These coins are typically produced in limited quantities and are made to be flawless, which makes them incredibly valuable to serious collectors. The 1984 penny, when found in proof condition, is a highly sought-after piece, and those in perfect condition can command impressive prices. Now, you might be wondering just how much a 1984 penny could be worth if it's in mint condition or contains a rare error. Well, let's get to the most exciting part. While the vast majority of 1984 pennies are still just worth 1 cent, there have been some remarkable examples that have been sold for eye-popping amounts. If you happen to find a pristine 1984 penny, or better yet, one with a minting error or proof quality, you could be in for a pleasant surprise. One of the highest prices ever paid for a 1984 penny was a jaw-dropping sum of $17,000. Yes, you read that correctly. A single penny, minted in 1984, could be worth $17,000 if it has the right characteristics. So, if you've got a collection of pennies or have a jar full of loose change lying around, it might be worth taking a closer look at your 1984 pennies. While most of them will likely only be worth their face value, there's a chance that one of them could be worth far more than you ever imagined. Whether it's a coin in perfect condition, a rare minting error, or a beautiful proof coin, the 1984 penny is a great example of how something seemingly ordinary can hold extraordinary value.